Capstone 5. Coastal flooding, sea level rise, high tides. Whatever you want to call it, it's causing a big stir-up off the coast of New York. This fast sea level rise equates to a 9-inch increase in sea level since 1950, which is the result of a 1-inch increase every 7 to 8 years. But it doesn't stop there. For Battery, New York, scientists are predicting a 6-inch increase in sea level off the coast of New York in just 14 years. Remember, there was a 9-inch increase over roughly 70 years, and at this rate it would take only 21 years for another 9-inch increase in sea level. That's extremely fast. This could be destructive to a city so close to the coast. Battery and New York City are particularly vulnerable due to two main contributing to sea level rise. First is all the way down the coast to the Gulf Stream. The Gulf Stream has been observed to be moving slower, which causes higher tides all up the East Coast. The second contributor is land sinkage. This sinkage is moving Battery in New York City physically downward, resulting in it being closer to sea level. It's like when you are at the beach and dig a hole right by the water. The ocean fills that hole. These two factors, on top of the ice melting and ocean temperatures increasing, has proven Climate Central, an independent organization on scientific researchers, to be right with their poll as having New York City as the #1 most vulnerable to coastal flooding today, and predicting New York City to be the #1 most vulnerable city to coastal flooding in the year 2050. But this issue is more than just statistics. As most of us know, New York City has several underground railroads which are frequently exposed to flooding. This flooding is coming from poor drainage systems, extreme and more frequent storms, and coastal flooding. The drainage systems in New York almost work in the reversed effect of their purpose. The pressure from the ocean pushes seawater back into the pumps and spilling out water all over the streets. This is also the reason why flooding can happen on sunny days. Next, higher ocean levels are fueling storms even more and is dumping water on to New York and Battery. Lastly, the rising sea levels are highest during the winter when nor'easters blow through. This causes a lot of damage due to flooding and freezing. The solution to this problem is not simple by any means. New York alone has over 1 million workers and 200,000 small businesses. With these bigger storms, increased damage, and higher sea levels, New York is at risk to severe destruction to businesses and infrastructures. Luckily, the state is planning on $4 billion in sea level solutions. These include raising roads out of harm's way, fixing drainage to better stop and prevent flooding, and build seawalls to keep the ocean and water out of their cities and counties.